Ladies and gentlemen, tuning in from his hometown, Hampton, Virginia, artist of the Samaritan, killer of paper everywhere, it's Ren McKinzie. What up, sir?
How you guys doing?
Wow, really? Why you look like Tyson when you know you look like Evander Holyfield?
What's up, guys?
Stop it.
Hey.
What's going on, guys?
What's happening? Sir, you are destroying Kickstarter right now with a super campaign. Tell people about this campaign right now.
Well, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody. This is my first Kickstarter campaign. The show of love is ridiculous.
Heck yeah.
I'm extremely happy to be where I'm at. It's an art book, man. You know, I have run an entire career, if you want to call it that, destroying paper, man. And this is really my second culmination of art in an art book, but this is my first official big, thick, art book.
Whoa, like OnlyFans for a second, bro. Come on, slow down.
Big, thick, throbbing art book.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
But listen, here's the thing though. With this, as you said, it's a culmination of you as an artist. So it's not just about comic style stuff. This is you exploring all art. So
absolutely.
Tell people what different tools you're using with some of the pieces in this book.
I'll tell you what, man. There are traditional graphite, right? Inks, marker, little paint. There's a few pieces that will be a Bic pen pieces. There would be some pieces from when I was young, when I was really first starting getting into the idea of comic art. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. However, it was great for a 6th, 7th, and 8th grader.
Right.
I promise that I don't put a lot in there.
Whatever, man, it's part of the journey.
Nobody's gonna want to dig their eyes out. Like, what is this? So and there would be some life studies, some artistic nudity. There would be nothing gracious, grotesque or anything like that in there. I do plan on doing another book for that type of stuff.
Can you stretch goal? I knew that you could.
I tell you what, one of my stretch goals. Okay, so we've hit 2 of my stretch goals before I even announced what they were.
Nice.
Oh wow. Which I like I said, when the first couple of days of this Kickstarter popped off, I was at 5,000?
Yeah.
In 2 days.
Hours.
Immediately, right? I had no idea. So my first thought was to put out the Smith print. The second was for the Hot Shot print. Before I could even think hard about it, we were past my ideas for putting those out.
That's awesome.
I actually announced the Smith one while we were on with Mike on his podcast.
Wow.
You remember? So
no choice.
I had to give them something. I had to give everybody something. So for 8K, I'm giving bookmarks, and I had an amazing idea. I put 2 images on there, but I got a huge idea. It's going to be double-sided. It's going to be a thick bookmark with both of those pieces of artwork on the same bookmark. If we hit 8K, if we hit 10K, I will be penciling out, and it'll be a small, short story of what you wrote, Mr. Victor Danders.
Wait, hold on. Are you talking about the 2-word starts with an R to the H? What are we?
Yes, the Rough House story. Yeah. So I and that will be included with everybody's physical orders.
Okay.
And I will do a PDF for everybody else.
Listen, we got 15 days, y'all. 15 days. Let's get that happening. This is like only halfway there in terms of the time of this campaign. You've got 98 contributors so far.
I am right now, I think at 7,130.
Okay.
So
do you have a special plan for when you break 100 backers?
Should I?
Please, because you're almost there. And
Yeah,
I just want more
like
stuff.
right there.
Okay. Like seriously, like I don't know anything about this Kickstarter thing. I'll tell you a really quick story because Victor's here.
Uh-oh.
I have been talking about doing an art book for what, 3-4 years now. And
let's go more than that.
Oh well, I'm talking about like publicly.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I saw one of my old videos of me drawing on my lives, and I was talking about it from like 3 years ago. Oh, soon I'm gonna be doing this art book, blah blah blah. Well, Victor hit me up 2 months ago, and said, "So, have you started setting up your Kickstarter?" I'm like, "Nah, man, yeah." He was like, "Do it." So by the end of that day, I had started, and by the end of that week, I had submitted. And so, Victor literally kicked me in my bleep, and then here we are. So,
yo, I just only wanted to get like your creativity out there into the world. I'm gonna tell this story because this is a great story, and I can tell it as a witness. So it's real.
Yeah.
So this is Ren's second art book, right? The first one he did was shortly after we got out of college. We were doing this art studio thing, and like right after that, he did this art book, and it was like 2006, 2007, 2008, sometime like that, right?
Don't get me to lying to you.
I ain't gonna get you the line. I ain't gonna get you the line. But we're at New York Comic Con, and we meet a young artist, and he's talking about that he only carries around 2 art books with him of people that inspired him. 2.
And we were at dinner. We have to put that in there. We were at dinner with a bunch of other creators. Yeah, it was downtime. We had out of the convention.
This was a kid that we just happened to meet at the show.
Yeah,
and he pulls out Ren's book, and we're like, "Yo, are you serious right now? Like, are you serious?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, I love this book." Ren is like, "That's my book," and the kid is like, "Oh my God, like it is you." Like he had no idea.
Wow.
We've been sitting with him for like an hour.
Yeah.
Like
waiting on those pink burgers.
Oh my God, some uncooked foods. We ain't gonna talk about that. But it was an amazing thing. Like it was a moment that I can say as a friend, as a brother, I watched a career-making moment happen where he realized that you weren't just drawing for you anymore. Right. You're drawing for other people. And it's impacting other people. And to get to witness that was already like, so to see this return and you bring in even more art influence.
We shall see.
That's
we shall
awesome.
see. And from that point on, like Victor said, it was one of those things where I think my mind shifted, and from then on, it became more about the artistic aspect of art and less about just doing comic art or just doing art for money or anything like that, and I think Victor's, he asked me a few years ago, he said, "Do you even still want to do comics?" And I told him, yeah, but I want to be able to do this other stuff too. I don't want to pigeonhole myself. With as much love as I have for the comic field, I have a true love for art in itself. You know what I mean? So that's where I am at this point in time, and luckily enough, I'm able to put this book together, and hopefully people will get something positive and awesome out of it.
Absolutely. I'll say to your face, I hate you, but you're a hell of an artist. I'm mad proud of you, bro.
It's only because you love me.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's true. I do. Now it's one of those things, man, where like to have been in the trenches with you creatively for so long, to see your growth as a creative, as an artist, has been phenomenal, inspirational, and I'm proud of you, man. Like this is
Thank
a
you,
great
brother.
first showing. Way to kick in the door and introduce yourself. That's
I'll
what I'm
tell
talking
you
about.
what, man. Like I said, it completely surprised me. My funding goal was $500.
Yes.
I yeah yeah. If no one knew that, my initial goal for 1 month
Yeah.
was $500. 50 backers.
Great.
50 books printed was my number.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
within 4 minutes, I
That's
was
right.
past that.
No, say that again. Within
Yeah.
how long?
4 minutes
Yeah.
of me hitting the button on chat and draw, I was already past my goal. And within the hour, I was at like $2,000 or something, and it was ridiculous.
Crazy.
And you know, I went to bed like looking at my phone like, this is nuts. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I have no idea what I'm doing. So
That's the beauty of art, man.
dude, I like I said, man, I don't like to say the word fan. I love the support from all my friends and the people who watch me draw every week and, you know, follow me through this and stuff. And I'm just stinking grateful, man. I'm just stinking grateful to be able to have this opportunity to put my work out on my own terms.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's good.
And
That's
not
good.
to be beholden to anybody else.
Of course.
You know.
So listen, everybody that's watching, if you guys want to see some live art actually happening, check out his show Renderings. Streams live on Facebook. So if you find Ren McKinzie on Facebook, find him, follow him. Are you still doing the Ren McKinzie art page? Is that the page that they should go to?
No, my page, Ren McKinzie. Yeah,
Okay. So just look for Ren McKinzie. Definitely follow him on all forms of social media. Hit everybody with your social media handles so they know where to follow you.
Facebook and Instagram. Oh, Facebook and Twitter, Ren McKinzie, RenMcKinzie.
Mhm.
Instagram is Writing Artist, RIDING Artist. TikTok is, I think, Ren the Artist.
There we go.
But I'm certain if you type my name in on any of those platforms, you'll be able to find the face. It'll don't snot in your mask, fellas. Don't snot in your mask.
Too late.
It'll be this. Yeah. So it's, you know, that's for the ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Draw me like French girls.
Yeah. Draw me like a French girl. Nope. No.
Definitely hope that our viewers definitely have tuned in, checked out your Kickstarter, pledged and supported. If you guys can't pledge, definitely share it.
Share it, please. Absolutely.
Renderings Volume 1. You already know that means Volume 2 is on the way someday. So
someday. Hey, listen, if I'm able to, I may do this yearly.
Heck yeah.
I may do it yearly, biannually, maybe. You know, you never know. You never know.
I love it. Yes. The answer is yes. I'll bully you into it. Don't play. You already know I will.
Hey, I know you will. I know we still have to do brown bag ladies, so I'm gonna get that done. So maybe this year.
Okay. I'm
feeling right froggy now.
Yeah, that's right. Hot, baby, hot. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Ribbit.
That's right. All right, bro. We'll let you go. I know you're at home. Hug the family for me. Give love to everybody. And,
I sure will.
Come back and visit, jerk.
Sounds good.
All right.
I've actually got a plan to try to get out there, so we'll talk about it.
Do or do not. There is no try.
I'm gonna try.
No. I'm gonna throw a chair. Right. We'll catch you next time, bro.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Peace. Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge, hardest working man in comics.
I'm Ryan Seymour, a poorer man's Michael Stipe.
Wow!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I wasn't ready.
Upgraded from Moby to Michael Stipe.
I do like that, though. Good upgrade.
Yep.
Good job. Good job. That's good stuff. Okay. This is a strong week, right?
Yes. Yeah.
First week in April.
No fools.
Yeah, none. Unless, I mean...
Like, it took me an hour longer to do polls than normal because there were so many books.
There's a lot of books.
Yeah.
There's a lot of books. There's a lot of books that I didn't get to read, so that kind of upsets me. One of them being this AfterShock piece.
Yeah.
Go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off. Tell me about this.
All
What did
right.
I miss?
AfterShock. Project Patron. Steve Orlando Patrick is... I apologize.
Go ahead.
Lagona.
There we go.
All right. So... This is a really interesting way to look at it. All right, so it's basically Superman, kind of.
Okay.
So it is a secret, super top secret project where they have basically it's a Reploid is what they call it, but it's like a cyborg or humans pilot it through virtual reality.
Oh,
And
okay.
it has Superman-esque powers, and the person who's kind of the glue that holds the whole project together, like it's pretty cool because they got different people are specialists for different situations. So if they know,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, so like we need someone that like is a fighter. All right, slot this dude in, he'll pilot. We need somebody who has like an eye for tech and science. All right, cool, we've got her, slot her in.
That's awesome.
The person who's kind of like the middle ground, the glue that holds all of the team together, is kind of at the end of his tenure ability because it wears on the body.
Okay.
And so it's this really cool story makes you wonder like what's to stop a bad person from sneaking in and running it. What is the actual when we think of a Superman?
Right.
Is it like would people feel ripped off and no longer be on board with it?
Right.
So it's really cool stuff that Orlando is writing.
That's dope. I'm kind of jealous that I didn't think of that.
Well, you grabbed one before I could, and it's Space Riders.
Well, okay, I mean,
That's oh my gosh.
okay. This, again, a comic book so good it should come with a black light. Okay, remember when we were talking about, what is it, The Cult of Dracula,
Yeah.
and how it should have been printed on a lower quality,
Yeah.
not as reflective paper?
That's yes. Black Mask did it with this one. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so with this one, which is literal, like side of a van vibes,
Yeah.
okay? Like, that's what you get. Vortex of Darkness. Okay, you got the main characters that are getting ready to go through, like, this major wall dimensional shift, and they have to, like, see and conquer their greatest fears of themselves before they can take on the main villain. And that's this is such a personal version of a comic. Like, it's so wild and dark and gritty and fun and magical. Like, it's so Grindhouse.
The color choices.
It's so good. It is so good. I wish I knew how to make comics like this. I really, really do. Because there's something so experimental but on purpose.
Yeah.
And it's brilliant. Like, if you've got, because it's a little violent. It is a little violent. But if you got that teen that's like a little bit more punk than polish, this is that magic. This is the thing for them to check out.
Alex's artist is just
Zirid is killing it.
yeah.
Literally killing it. Gafani as a writer, super dope. Jim Campbell, I love your letters. Like, they're fun. But yeah, just everything about this it's homegrown.
Yeah.
Like, homespun. Like, as an artist, I'm almost like, I can do this. I'll do it badly, but I can do this. Like, it's so fun. Like, this is just raw emotional imagination at play. And what I love about it is, like, it's so great and kooky because it just works.
Yeah.
It just absolutely works. And I defy any artist out there to look at this book and be like, no, this is bad. No, this is amazing.
Yeah.
It's Picasso level amazing. Like, you just have to really understand what they did.
Yeah.
And brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The colors, man.
Yeah, there's everything like if you haven't read or had a chance to check out In the Space Riders, I think Diamond Comics is getting a restock of the trades here pretty soon.
Good,
so
good.
hit up your local shop. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Super
Escape from New York has a baby with like early Silver Surfer.
Yes. Early Silver Surfer who snuck and read Heavy Metal magazine
Yeah.
from their older brother's closet.
Yeah. In a room with a black light.
Definitely. With some serious music, psychedelic
Yeah.
playing in the background. Like, Yes. 100% yes. Dope read.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right. I've got Image Comics' new one, Silver Coin #1. It's going to be an anthology-style horror book. Chip Zdarsky is the writer for this one. Lines, Colors, and Letters by Michael Walsh.
Okay.
Walsh. All right. So in this particular one, there is a silver coin, which I think is going to be the recurring theme through it, that is found in this dude. He comes from a broken home, and he's going through his mother's old stuff, and he finds this coin, and he's in a rock band during the time of disco.
Oh.
So nobody.
Oh.
Yeah, they're playing to empty houses.
That sucks.
He knows he's better. Like
Right.
he knows he has the talent to get him further, but just for whatever reason, nothing works. Until, so he's got this coin, he loses his pick, trying to get some practice in, so he uses the coin instead. And that's where the magic happens.
Uh-oh.
Like, they play the best they've ever played, and they start using this coin on stage for other stuff, which leads him down this Faustian path to just...
The monkey's paw is a price, baby.
Yeah.
It's got a price.
And it
oh
gets,
my God.
Yeah, it gets paid.
That's righteous.
And it's not a way that I saw it ending. Like, it's totally...
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, cool. I think I know where this is going. Oh,
Right.
God, no.
Oh, no. That happened.
Totally wrong.
Ah! That's dope.
Yeah.
I like that.
Pretty nice.
Yes. I took on Crime Syndicate #2. We've got Schmidt, McKeown, Hitch, Vines, Cliff, Sinclair. I'm sorry, not Cliff. Olaf, sorry. Okay, so this is really like the origin story of the Crime Syndicate, right? Mimicking the classic showcase that, started the Justice League. So if you know that story, you know the ramifications here. This one's great because, again, using that story, Starro the Conqueror is what brought the Justice League together.
Yeah.
And in this case, the same. However, the Crime Syndicate is not the Justice League. Not at all, right? So you're talking negative, evil versions of classic, iconic characters that are just inherently evil, right? What would a Starro do on Ultraman?
Oh.
Want to find out? There you go. Again, what I love about this is it's taking a team like the Crime Syndicate and giving the same treatment, fast forward, of course, that has been given to the Justice League over the last 20 years. Looking at Batman and saying, okay, he's the strategist and he would actively be, figuring out things against the rest of the team.
Yeah.
And what does that mean? And the way that they play with that here, insanity. Absolutely. Oh, so good. And art-wise, it's beautiful. Like, I really dig it. And this one just might be one of my sleepers for the week for sure.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Okay.
The end of a tale.
Yes. King in Black has a great many number of things that happen in it that we can't tell you.
Yeah.
That would be spoilers.
Because it is spoiler.
Without
2 pages
question.
later. Spoiler.
Another spoiler. Huge spoiler. So I'm trying to think what is the biggest thing, moment? Obviously we can't show them, but what's the biggest moment? I know, right? That's hard to say.
For me, probably the things that lead to that. Because
when that happens, everybody's like,
that's not the way.
No. How can you lie? That no. I will say this: the first page.
Yeah.
I saw the pencils for this. Stegman, you're a monster, and I love you. There's something absolutely magical about those pencils, and seeing it in book form just made it home even more. Yes. Man,
because there's a ton of Kate's is at the top of his game. So a ton of really awesome stuff happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering which pieces of this are going to be part of his next project. Because he's getting off. He's leaving Venom at some point here pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
So is it gonna in Thor?
I don't know.
Main
Maybe. I mean, because he's been weaving this King in Black storyline for some time, and where this leaves off, I mean, there's a status quo change without
Yes.
question. Yeah, it's kind of, man, that's dope.
Yeah, because that
Right? Like,
that means something.
whoa, that's not small. That's
Yeah.
not a small occurrence. New titles, new,
Yeah,
like, yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot here. And you're absolutely right. Like, I wonder what this is going to do mythos-wise. I wonder, obviously, with Sony, plugging forward with some of the things they want to do.
Yeah. Right.
They just got something huge dropped
Yeah.
on them. Like, oh, so we can do this?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like the next Mark Miller writing stories that are about to jump onto the big screen.
Maybe.
I mean, if they're smart, that's all I'm saying.
Cut the check.
Venom, King in Black, like,
Oh, that would get butts
Yeah.
on seats.
butts on seats,
Butts on
in seats, with seats. There's some seats and butts together. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Synergy. All right, so
All three the same for
All three.
for our acrylics. And these are the books that we feel the most positive energy from this week.
yes,
This is tough. So we've got the beginning of something cool.
yes,
The proof that with the editorial focus,
brilliant,
amazing things
brilliant
can
on the
happen.
page.
And then we've got I ain't trusting nobody
Listen,
again.
let's start with that, man, because Casual Fling, number 3, AWA Upshot. Okay, again, when it comes to comic book material, this is not fights and tights.
No.
This is not supernatural horror.
Nope.
This is, I mean, at best, it's like Law and Order,
Yeah.
like back-to-back series.
Yeah.
We've got Jason Starr, Talibor Delagic on art, Marco Lesko. Like, this team fires all cylinders. Amazing work.
Every
okay?
color choice mixed with every angle choice in terms of viewing it from.
Yes.
Fits the story, the way the facial expressions.
Dead on.
Yeah.
Dead on. Okay. This was already like a book of twists and turns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
The
How-
twist at the end of this one, though,
How are you going to do that to me?
really, Jason? Like, that's what you do.
I felt safe.
This is what you do in 2021. Like, yo, no one is to be trusted.
I don't
Like,
trust no one.
No. Who are you?
Maybe you. I
don't-
could be Michael Stipe.
I mean,
Never seen us in the same place at the same time.
that is also true. And you're covered up, so I
Mhm.
really don't know. Yeah, man, this,
Yeah, because I could see it out of the corner of my eyes. I was reading the page,
right?
and I'm like, nah.
No,
No.
that's not what we,
Is it the first time that we've seen characters? No.
Mm.
And then I read it, and I'm like, no.
son
Like-
of a monkey.
I.
This part, though, that took it to a place I was like,
Right?
oh, y'all like that, though. Okay. Y'all wild.
What are they going to do with the final issue?
I don't know, man. All I know is that if this was on Netflix, it would be binged immediately.
Yeah,
Okay?
and it's totally doable.
Forget you, Bridgerton. This right here. Right? Like,
Because the same creative team can come back to the title and do something different, like with a different set of characters
every time.
a different, it's a different view of a casual fling
Oh,
that
my
goes
God.
wrong. I don't, man.
It's so brilliant.
I don't-
It's so brilliant.
They,
This
dang.
was good.
Yeah.
This was good. This is one that, like, is so good, but I don't want to get caught reading it because I don't want nobody to be like, so who are you relating to? I'm like, like, don't be judging me.
The cameraman.
It's a dope, it's a dope series, okay? It's a dope one. But man, I feel for everybody.
Right?
Everybody.
Everyone,
The
there's not a
husband, the wife, like, dang. Okay,
It's tough.
right.
This is
No, this is easy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, okay. This is issue 3.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do issue 2. Hello, okay. Look at sometimes the universe speaks. Nocterra issue 2. Scott Snyder, Tony Daniel. Tomoyu More?
I believe so.
Okay. I got a mask on. It's hard to speak.
this is so focused. Like the story is so, like it.
Here's my raw and like just
Yeah.
Scott started as a novelist,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of times novelists feel the need to fill so much backstory that you don't get to the story.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, this is nothing but story.
Yeah.
And it drives so well.
Yeah.
Like it's nuts how good this is.
Yeah. And the little bits that we're getting of the past fit in so organically that you're not even like you're not even thinking of it as like it's a flashback.
No.
Like, no, that's just the narrative moving forward.
It's just the narrative moving forward just by telling you what happened. And obviously Tony Daniel, legend.
Yeah.
This right here, if he wasn't, this is how Scott Snyder becomes your favorite writer.
Right.
Like this right here. This is the one where he is, I mean, literally firing on all cylinders.
Yes.
Characterization, narrative, plot, the twists.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Super, super good in the way that this takes place in a world where darkness is falling, but not like the lights have gone out. Like it's just dark.
Right.
Nobody fully knows why.
Right.
And if you any living organism that stays out in the darkness too long,
It's mutated.
yeah,
Changed.
to something completely different, completely vile, completely, I don't know, evil almost. Like they're all very aggressive. But yeah, and now we're starting to get into a little bit more of what's going on. Like, what are other people doing?
This is wild.
There's something bigger going on, and yeah, I'm totally digging. I'm loving it as much as I loved his early New 52 Batman run.
I'm with you on that one. Blacktop Bill. Yo.
He's kind of scary.
Yo.
He is actually kind of scary.
Like for someone who distinguishing features, you get two options. It's either all this or all that.
Yeah.
That's it. But his whole vibe, nope.
Yeah. When we don't know, like there's like the monsters,
Right?
and there's the darkness. So like other stuff is definitely possible. We don't know. Does he have powers?
I don't know.
Is he just so vicious that the only stuff left behind is stuff that people turn into urban legends?
Ooh.
But oh my gosh, yeah,
Yeah, he's fun. He is fun.
so good.
I enjoy this so much. This is a wild ride. It looks beautiful. It's well written. Get Nocterra #2. Do yourself that favor. All right, we're ending it on #1. It's a perfect countdown. 3, 2, 1. Geiger. Yeah, this is wild. Jeff Johns, Gary Frank, Brad Anderson, literal legends.
Yeah.
Right. Like collectively, I think there must be 3/4 of a century in terms of longevity in the careers here.
Oh, at least, yeah.
Like, could be tipping toe into 80, 90 years at this point.
Yeah.
I don't. It's hard to say. Okay, this is a new series. We're featuring nuclear war,
Yeah.
an apocalypse.
Mhm.
But there's right like.
I don't know.
Such a dope visual.
It really, really is.
That's so amazing. Okay. I mean, let's do the quick hits. Okay, nuclear war, apocalypse, type setting. A man about family.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
willing to do whatever he can to protect his family, including the impossible.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Because when that happened, dude, I was
Oh
just
my
like,
God.
no.
I'm like, how? This is, I mean, you talk about Doomsday Clock.
Right. That's yes, 100%. It
Yes.
was like
Yep.
that
yep.
scene. I was like, oh man, if Doomsday Clock and Challengers of the Unknown had a baby, and that those two pages were just amazing.
Just right there. So good. I do feel like these people are directly the
They're
husband and wife.
I think
100%.
and the setting up of the potential
Oh my
big
God.
bad, because of course there's going to be some kind of society that's going to crop up. There's always someone with the vision, with the, I don't know, the panache or the fearless ruthlessness to rebuild something.
Right.
And there's just something about this character that is giving me like a King Joffrey vibe.
Oh my God, the worst.
And I'm not
It's
liking
not good
it.
times. It's not good times.
Yeah, anytime a kid yells vindication, don't trust it.
It's never good.
Don't trust it. That's probably like a 35-year-old Croatian midget that you think's a kid, and you're gonna get stabbed.
And you're like, wait, no, you're a grandparent? Why are you? Oh, you're chewing my ankles. Like, definitely this kid. So cool.
Yeah.
This is just cool comic book making.
Yeah.
Right here, without question. Can you imagine what this toy looks like? Like the glow feature?
Well, I was gonna say it's got to glow in the dark.
It's definitely got to glow in the dark. Like it's got to be where looks like this. You hold it up against the light.
Yeah, charges up,
and then when you turn off the light, all of that goes away, and that's what it looks like.
I want to see him unleash because like it can't be just that appearance.
Yeah,
like,
no. He's got to be able to do some things. His pet is the coolest thing ever,
right?
And I mean,
I gotta know. I gotta know his backstory.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and I gotta know about freaking King
Oh my
Joffrey
God.
looking dude's backstory.
The map, though. The map is really like, oh snap.
Yeah.
This is some stuff.
When you pick this up and read it, check out the map because in the back you're gonna be like, oh, I need.
Yeah.
Oregon People Alliance.
Right? Like, what does that even?
Yeah.
Don't know if I want to know. So, this is good stuff. I like the preview for the next issue.
Yeah.
I love those. Just, it gets you excited. Some fun stuff. But yeah, Geiger #1, definitely. Shout out to Junkyard Joe. Absolute classic. Good reads, man.
Yes.
Good reads. Great conversation with Ren. That was fantastic. So definitely check out his Kickstarter because you're going to want to do that. But, dude, yeah, if there's something that we didn't read, drop that in the comments, man. I need to know.
Hit us up.
What did we miss?
Like message us on the Twitter, the Instagrams, like IrishRye39 and at Vantage InHouse.
That's me.
Yeah. So
talk us things. Tell us things. And if you like this episode, get that thumbs up, man, because we need that love. We need that coverage.
Yeah. Oh, should we mention that the last week we
yeah.
So there was a round 1 of Remake Revolution,
Right.
3 Geeks podcast. It should be up on their Facebook page. We were in round 1.
Yes.
So check it out. We were tasked with redoing Plan 9 from Outer Space.
That was tricky. Very tricky. But we did it.
Yeah.
We won't spoil who won, but watch it and you'll know.
It's good stuff.
Absolutely. And of course, when you want to get this show every week,
Subscribe.
boom, click the bell, notification. We drop in your DM every week. Like it's something to do. Weekly.
Yes.
New comic book day.
Every 7 to 8 days.
Us. In your life.
And the Oregon People Alliance.
Not the Karloff.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, yeah.
Bad reference.
Yeah.